bit to think about that one.
Here's a piece from my Endless Road album. And this is a fiddle tune. It's actually written by me, and I'm not a fiddler. But it was inspired by a great fiddler by the name of Byron Berline from Guthrie, Oklahoma. And this song is called The Tall Fiddler. I'm just putting my guitar in a slightly different tuning. This is called a G6 tuning, and I stole it from Chet, like I did most things. More petty theft going on. It's a nice tuning because you can play kind of almost standard positions, but then you've got this low bass down here. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so your A string is now down to G, and your E string is down to D. So you've got this. Got that, then you've got down the bottom as well. The big Elvis. Well, where? Where's my baby? Laugh me. All right. We're a little close to Memphis here. Come on now, baby. All right, here we go. Because this is a kind of bluegrass tune, you want to be using the capo on the 2nd fret, right? And it's like magic, ladies and gentlemen. When you put the capo on the 2nd fret, you automatically sound like you're from Kentucky. Check this out. They're all Kentucky born. You see this capo? I travel all around the world with this capo. So it's a Kaiser capo I bought in a music store somewhere in the world. But I don't know whether you've ever been to Montana, great state of Montana. But there's a little town called Bozeman in Montana where, we got a couple of Bozemen up there. We got cavemen back there and Bozemen. And so Mr. and Mrs. Gibson Guitars invited me to Bozeman, Montana, in order to woo me with their fabulous instruments, and I do love Gibson guitars. But however, I didn't want to take one for nothing and be beholden for the rest of my life, so I decided to buy 2. But anyway, so I went up to Bozeman, and it's a tiny little place with a tiny little airport with one gate, one lounge, and all that sort of stuff. So the next morning I had to fly out and do a show in Denver. So I get to the airport really early. I don't know about you, but I'm a morning person. I'm up cheery and bright at 7 in the morning. I'm ready to play a show at 7 a.m., right? Anyway, so I get to the airport. I've got my guitar in a zip bag over my back, and I get to the security, and I'm like, "Good morning," like that. And this lady, who looked an awful lot like a fella, was standing there, and she says, "Put that on there." I said, "Good morning." Put my guitar on the thing, it goes through the X-ray, and I go through, and then she looks at the other lady who's looking at the screen, and they give each other one of those evil eyes, and she goes, "Bring that over here." I said, "All right." So I brought it over, and wow, she's a bit short with me, So anyway, so she says, "Open that." So I unzip it, and she puts her hand in and goes. And I leaned in and I said, "It's a sexual device." And she went, "What you do in your private time? None of my business." Got me in there as quick as possible. Revenge! So there you go, up to Bozeman, Montana, and give that lady a kiss on the cheek. while holding your sexual device. So there you go. That's the other thing you can do with a caper. A lot of fun. You know? All right, I better play this song before it's 2018. Here we go. All right. Pay attention. I may ask questions after this. Oh, that's right. I turned it down here. See, I can turn it off here. You watch. Amazing, isn't it? I tell you, this show's got nothing on David Copperfield.